And then I welcome Mr. Austin Wu to come to the stage.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Austin Wu. I'm representative Fujisoft Incorporated Taiwan, and today I'm going to introduce about our new product, Enhanced CTS Test Suite for Android. And before that, I'm going to give you a short introduction to our company, Fujisoft. And many of you may be confused that if we have any relationship with the Fujitsu group, but actually we are not. We're an independent software company, Fujisoft Incorporated, that is founded in 1970, and our employee has we have about 6,000 employees, and generate about 9.8 million US dollar, 980 million US dollars every year. So although we are not part of the Fujitsu group, but all those Japanese important players, Sony, Fujitsu, they're all of our customers. And Fujisoft is our strength is in embedded systems, embedded technology that includes mobile phones, DTV, also in the cars applications, and also for other solutions, we also have like financial system, logistics systems, everything. And this chart shows you how we are good at in all sorts of industries. So by having these kind of technologies, we put it all together and form Parlo. Parlo is the humanoid robot that he can do a lot of things. It's that's the accumulation of our technology and knowledge. So he will be my supporter, my partner for today's present. So now I'm going to wake him up. Parlo. Parlo. プレゼンして。CTS。
CTS ですね。はじめまして、僕はパルロです。Nice to meet you. My name is パルロ。Welcome to OESF ブース。僕は富士ソフト株式会社が作った多数の知能化技術を搭載したヒューマノイドロボットです。これから僕がEnhanced CTS for Androidについてのプレゼンテーションをします。I'm sorry, I cannot speak English. My friend, Austin, translate to English. Please welcome, Austin.
Well, he's asking me to support him to speak in English. Okay, so I'm going to do the presentation in English instead of him. Okay, so now I'm going to present our product, Enhanced CTS for Android. Okay, so first of all, although Android is a system that widely used by smartphone, but it has several demerits. Like first of all, because the updates has been released like randomly and frequently, so everyone is confused. And secondly, because it's an open source platform, so the responsibility toward quality is not so clear. And third, for every every major version upgrade of Android, the manufacturers have to cover the cost. And lastly, because the test items has been accumulated, so the requirements for manufacturers has been increased. So we, Fujisoft, we developed this enhanced CTS system to cover all these questions. So it's a very powerful test tool. Hi, next. And also, when you want to test Android devices, you will face these kind of questions and problems. Like, first of all, if you want to test your Android device, the engineers who develop the device have to do the test by themselves. This will take a lot of effort for them. Second, no test result and record will be left, so you cannot trace the problems. And for the third, there are some APIs that are never been tested or examined, even though they are there. So it's quite risky. And fourth, there's no specific guideline for Android system that when you want to test the device. So it's really confusing for for manufacturers. So Fujisoft wants to solve all these questions by invented this ECTS test suite for manufacturers to solve these questions. Okay, so right now I'm going to introduce about our ECTS. The features of our ECTS are, well, first one is this is a test tool for you to test the standard API for Android. Second, and this is developed by the Google CTS, so it's very compatible. You can use the CTS and our ECTS at the same computer without fail. Third, it will be done automatically and the report will be generated by itself. So you don't have to spend a lot of time doing this by yourself manually. And here, this is a chart that explains how we cover the test cases. As you can see, the CTS can cover only a part of the APIs, but with our enhanced CTS, you can cover almost 100% of the standard APIs. So there are more features that we want to emphasize on because it's automatically done by itself, this test itself. So no matter how many times you want to execute the test, then there's no extra cost. You can run as many times as you want. Second, plus our ECTS, you can cover almost all the APIs tests that Google CTS cannot cover. Next, as long as your Android device can install the APK, then you can run our ECTS on your device without fail. Second, next, the compatibility with the Google Play has been improved. So there's no problem. There's no conflict with Google Play anymore. So as far as we know, a company needs to have a lot of knowledge to develop this kind of test suite. And as far as we know, Fujisoft is one of the few companies that can invent this kind of test suite. So that makes you a cost reduction. If you can use our enhanced CTS, you can reduce your cost. And here are more advantages that we want to show you about our ECTS. Your current Google CTS engineer can run our ECTS test suite immediately without fail because we invented based on Google CTS. Next, you can start the test before you go home, and you can come back next morning and you get the test result. So you don't have to wait the test to be finished by manually. It takes a lot of time. So you can just sit back and relax. And next, you can run it as many times as you want, once a week, or before any important checkpoints that you want to check your Android device. And lastly, you can even run it before you launch your product, or even doing any kind of acceptance test, so you can make sure your device is okay. And by doing this, you can improve your quality of your device. And here's an example for our trial version of this ECTS. By using our ECTS, even this MP product, you can find bugs. And of course, when we officially release our test suite, you can find more bugs with the finished ones. And here, many manufacturers, they are putting their own applications onto their Android devices nowadays. So they're really concerned about if their add-ons will be affected by other APIs or not. They want to find the bugs. They want to solve it as quickly as possible. So they're really confused. At Fujisoft, we define this solution as extended CTS. We customize it, and we solve our customers' problems. We will do this we'll release these special modules step by step, and we will, in the future, we'll integrate all these modules and test tools together and put it onto a cloud service. And by doing this, we can improve our user experience, and the user-friendly UI that can help our customer to raise up their efficiency of testing their Android devices. So thank you. This is about our intense CTS test suite. And now I'm going to show you a video clip to give you the actual operation and how it works. Okay, so this is a demo. It's really short, so please watch it patiently. As we mentioned, you can cover some other test items that Google CTS cannot cover. Okay, now we just click and we run it. All you have to do is double click the application. Then it will run like this. You'll give a command prompt. Then you can just list up your device that connects to the PC. Okay, then you find your device. And that's C, the test item, the test scenario. This is the list of our test scenarios. Of course, you can run it at all time. You can run it at once. But now we use a single package to show you the demo. So all you have to do is just simply type the name and starting test. And here's the actual device that's running the test. As you can see, the command prompt is showing how the test is being done and the information you need, and it's being tested already. And here is the result. It's passed. And all you need is 30 seconds for this single scenario. Okay, let's go to the result. You just have to click to the folder, and as you can see, the reports is generated by its timestamp, and you can find the test result very easily, and it will be showing up like this, like a simple home page. And you can find the items that are being done. And you see there's a fail that we intentionally put it there to show you how it's being shown on this page. And you can find the detail of this fail. So if you want to know how to solve the problem, you can go into the detail. But of course, if you cannot solve by yourself, Fujisoft, by our experience, we can help you to analyze what the fail is. And also, you can look into the log file. Here's the logcat you can find for your Android device. It's a text file. You just have to click on it. Then here's your log file. Isn't it amazing that it can help you to raise your efficiency? Also for the host output file. So you can see it's so simple, and you can just sit back and relax. You can let it run by itself and come back the next morning, you get a result. So we really want to recommend you about our enhanced CTS system. In the future, you will get it soon. So that has helped you to improve your quality of your Android device. Thank you very much for listening to my speech, and that's about our product. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you to Mr. Austin Wu from Fujisoft Incorporated for the presentations about enhance the CTS for Android. So just like we promised, for the one who stand here from the beginning until the end, we will have free gift from Fujisoft. So I would like to ask